So you've seen the 3-5-2 custom tactics. Now I want to show you the new 4-3-2-1 tactics. And these ones are a bit more for when you're in control of a game and you feel like you're dominating and you want to get the guy to rage quit. I like getting rage quits on this game. I don't want to stay in FUT Champs any longer than I have to. So these tactics might be for you. Are you tired of coming up against teams that are so much better than yours? Well guys, today I might have a solution that works for you. Welcome to lootbar.gg, the cheapest, fastest and most reliable FC24 coins you will find out there. They guarantee to get your coins to you within 30 minutes and they also offer full refunds if you're not happy with the product. Not only that, they've got a 24/7 customer service team, which is very helpful if you're having trouble with any of your orders. But one of the greatest things about lootbar.gg is every time you buy coins, you're going to get a 5% bonus, which of course covers that pesky EA tax, but also might help you with a new evolution if you need to get that done via coins, or maybe to buy a store pack, because the store packs are crazy right now. And let me tell you, buying coins is a lot cheaper than buying FC points to get your crazy store packs opened. If you don't believe me, go and check the reviews down below for lootbar.gg and you'll be absolutely blown away. So if you need the cheapest, most reliable coins for FC24, make sure you go to lootbar.gg and use code VIPER to get 8% off all of your orders. Now guys, it's also probably worth mentioning that I am going to be covering old gen in this video as well. So if you're on old gen, I've got you covered here and we will change the tactics to fit for old gen. But first of all, new gen, and of course this does work on old as well. The instructions, I've got the new Damorne, the 91 Evo, and she is my striker. If you're not doing this card, Mbappe needs to go here. Stay central, get in behind and stay forward. Rapid plus on her and also power shot plus with very, very good passing play styles. I like my striker to be able to pass the ball. And Damorne can do that really, really well. We have got Drogba in the team on Just Stay Forward. Now, I do recommend having someone like Drogba, whether that be the FUT Birthday Benzema, someone like that who's very good in the air. Drogba, of course, is amazing in the air. You want him off the right or the left, so he's up against the fullbacks, which means he'll win more headers for you. We have just got him on Stay Forward. Now, I do recommend only having this player, the aerial player, on Just Stay Forward. You don't need them on getting behind. You just need them to win headers from corners. And if you're under a lot of pressure, just to knock it up to this player to relieve that pressure and get a knockdown for you. Our provider in the front three is Kaka. He's on nothing. That's because I want a little bit of support defensively with this card who's playing on the left here. And he's also the creator, right? He's got ping pass plus, he's got tiki-taka, he's got incisive pass, he's got rapid plus. He's very, very, very well versed at getting back because he's nice and tall and physical. And he's also very good attacking-wise because of ping pass plus, which is very, very good in this formation. Our midfield three is quite a powerful, strong midfield three. So we're going to cover Schweinsteiger first, who in my case here is my CDM. Once again, very, very good passing on this man. He's got ping plus and he's also got long ball pass plus. And he is there to mop up, but also to spray balls out to Drogba and Kaka when available with the long ball pass plus. I do recommend, if you can get it, a long ball pass plus player in this position. It works really, really well and it's super, super helpful to have this. Just once again, to find them difficult balls that not everybody can find on the game. We've then got Kai Havertz on Get Forward. Now he's my basically my fourth attacker. The reason I like him as my fourth attacker is ping pass plus again. He's got finesse plus, which is very good on this side. Cut inside and look for the finesse shot. And his finesses are absolutely insane. And then technical means he's able to drive it through the midfield powerfully. You know, he's 6'3" with good strength. It means that he's able to kind of be that multi-purpose box-to-box that can also get forward and score a lot of goals. And he does score a lot of goals in this formation for me, absolutely. Loftus-Cheek is your absolute box-to-box. Now, the reason I like him, insane passer. Insane passer. Very good at over the tops. Very good at linking up the play. Has intercept plus as well, so very good on the defensive side of things as well. And I honestly think, guys, that this is the perfect midfield three. You've got someone who can defend very well in Schweinsteiger. You've got a box-to-box that can go forward and score lots of goals in Kai Havertz with the finesse plus. Also, a lot of height on him as well, so he's just dominant in the air. Same with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, nice and tall, very powerful player again. That's what you want in this game. You don't want small players in your midfield on this game. You need powerful players that can do a lot for you in the air and physically. And we've got that in abundance. It's very, very important that you have this in the 4-3-2-1, in my opinion. On to Camavinga, or our left back in this case. He is on stay while attacking and only stay while attacking. Of course, same with the 2 centre-backs, both on stay while attacking. What I would recommend in your centre-backs at this stage of the game is having someone who can pass out really comfortably. I've got that in Tchouaméni. He's still absolutely amazing, by the way. Carlos Alberto is my kind of all kind of defence purpose player. Anticipate plus and insanely fast. Lucas Vazquez, who is a new addition to the team, is on join the attack and overlap. Now, there is an argument to be made that we could play Drogba on the left-hand side, Kaka on the right-hand side here, to get the balls whipped in to Drogba. But whipped pass plus, generally speaking, doesn't go for headers. It's more to feet, so we don't need to worry about that. As I said, join the attack and overlap on him. He's one of the best attacking fullbacks, if not the best attacking fullback on FC24. I think he's better than Timothy Frimpong. So that tells you everything, really. And I do recommend as well, guys, having someone that can do this here as well. What I've also got with my fullbacks, which is quite pivotal in this formation if you know how to use it, go and watch the Vazquez review if you don't believe me, is have both of your fullbacks have long ball pass, at least silver, as they can play their balls out to each other and also out to Kaka and Drogba. And that works really, really well. I hope I've explained the defence, midfield and attack very well here, guys. Let's now get into the actual tactics. So, as we get into the tactics, guys, they are very, very similar to the 3-5-2, but they set up very, very differently. First, we'll press after possession loss, just the best defensive tactic on the game. It's the gegenpress, so once you've lost the ball, you need to be very, very quick and composed to get the ball back quickly, because if you don't win it back in them 8 seconds or 7 seconds, it says here, you are going to be well out of position. But if you have the right players in the right areas, nice and fast, anticipate plus, anticipate, intercept, you'll be able to get the ball back nice and fast here. As I said, this formation for me is I want to score a few goals and I want to get rage quits quickly. I do use this an awful lot because I do trust myself to get rage quits. It's quite dangerous though, as I did say. This is one of them ones where you have to really trust yourself, right? Width, 50. As I always explain, you don't want it too compact so you get hit down the wings. You don't want it too wide so you get hit down the centre. Depth, 71. You know, I haven't changed this since the auto offside trap and the auto press that you get with this. But once again, this requires a very, very fast backline. You know, I've got Carlos Alberto who just can cover on his own, and Tchouaméni who is relatively fast as well. So I would say don't play with this if you've got a little bit slower centre-backs. And also, if you're on old gen, you need to knock this down to about 40. It doesn't work on old gen, so make sure you do knock it down if you are on old gen. But 71 depth for new gen if you've got fast defenders. As you guys know as well, I'm a massive fan of fast build-up on this game. Very good for counter-attacking. It's very good for just having players in the right positions at all times, if that makes sense. It's my favourite on the game for sure. You know, it's so good for counter-attacking, but it's more than just that. It's very good for just having players moving constantly and always kind of providing a threat in the attacking sense. And it also works really well with forward runs. They kind of play in tandem together, these two. But I will say, if you don't like the forward runs, direct passing is very, very good in the 4-3-2-1 with these tactics as well. Forward runs for me, though, just works a little bit better the way I play. As I say, very good for counter-attacking and works really well in the fast build-up as well. It's kind of, they come as a package, really, these two. So I would recommend trying this first. And if you don't like it, test out direct passing. 45 width for the 4-3-2-1. I like having this a little bit lower, as I do look at the 4-3-2-1 as a narrow formation, kind of like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and that's why I have that a little bit lower. You can have it on 50. I wouldn't recommend going above 50 with the 4-3-2-1 though. Have this a little bit lower so your players are a bit closer together, and that will work really nicely for you. And then we've got a very interesting one. Now, this is one of the most interesting parts of this tactic, is 8 players in the box. Cutbacks are disgusting in this formation. And of course, with Lucas Vazquez on join the attack and overlap, you've got to want players in the box ready to receive that whipped cross. And that is why I like to have this nice and high. Anyone that you've got at right back that has whipped cross, you know, put them on join the attack and overlap and have lots of players in the box and you will score a bucket load of goals. Corners and free kicks is entirely up to you, as I always say. But those are the 4-3-2-1 custom tactics. As I said, if you're on old gen, drop the depth down. If you're not enjoying forward runs, try direct passing. And also, if you're not liking the fast build-up, you can always go to balance. But this is what works for me, guys. So I hope you do test this. This is what I'm going to be using during Team of the Season champs for the Premier League and probably beyond that as well. As I say, it's quite important to have the right players in the right positions, as we kind of have already explained. That's how the team does set up, though. Try and get it somewhat set up similar, and you'll have an absolute field day with these tactics. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the personal player review. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.